So how it served me, the good kid syndrome growing up, was I survived it and I helped my mom survive it.
Yeah.
That's how it served me then.
Yeah.
How did it serve you then?
Well, interesting.
Hiding the belt and stuff, trying to play like she a peacekeeper and shit.
Well, yeah, you try to self-preserve yourself. I think that I felt if I did that, then I could save my family. I could save them. I could save my sisters and brothers from being hurt. Because I know that what would happen, so I would try to save them. Of course, it didn't work. They got something else. He had more than one belt. Hello. And then, but I want to say how it served me is that, well, I was never like my mother or my father.
Yeah.
Neither one of them. It was because I was a kind of an odd kid. I didn't talk a lot, but I did things that were different than both my parents.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing I guess if I look back on it, it was like my mother, she worked all the time with 4 kids.
It's probably her solace.
Yeah, she worked all the time. She worked constantly. She had two jobs, and then she started a business on the side. So it's like, in order to take care of us, she did all these things to help us, put us through school and get us a better life. So yeah, that one thing is I have emulated that. Constantly working.
And we're a byproduct of the positive aspects of both parents, and we're the negative aspects of both parents until we become aware of it and outgrow it. So the next thing is, now that we all understand what the Good Kid program actually is, now you can honor what the existing good program is. So how I honor mine today, and tell me if you do this too, is I understand that I was raised to be seen and not heard. It's an outdated program.
Yeah.
It works when I consciously and subconsciously ask it to work for me. I'm the authority.
Yep.
I'm the principal. I guide it in a way, and I speak to myself in a loving way now, better than I ever have, so that I identify it when it pops up and I'm trying to be invisible.
Yeah.
If you win an award or something, listen. It still pops up, and I'm almost 60.
Of course.
However, you have to continue to consciously, subconsciously integrate what the new program is. And then you have to have that conversation with the inner child, with the subconscious. Soothe it, love it, nurture it, connect to it the way that your mother wasn't raised to connect. Connect with it in a way your father and stepfather were not raised to connect with you.
Yeah.
So you are the voice of God. You're the voice of the universe. The light inside of your higher self, you integrate it all so that you bring it together and heal it, become aware of it, heal it, become aware of it, heal it, become aware of it.
I mean, that's the process.
100%.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And so how do you reprogram your old program into the new program? How do you go from ghosting to visibility?
Similar to this, it's just that I feel that once you become aware of, let's say, the irrational thought, once you become aware what's driving you, what is making you, what is, I want to say, launching those behaviors, and you see it in action, again, I think you become the observer and you see it and you go, you have that aha moment.
Yep.
And then once you have that aha moment, you just go, oh, so now that I'm aware of what I'm doing, you wake up, you awaken. They always talk about awakening. You wake up to what your actions are. Then as you're going through your day, you can see it when it starts to operate in you. And when it does, okay, right there, you stop. Takes just a few seconds. Doesn't have to take a long time. You acknowledge it, and then you can embrace it and reframe it for yourself and give it to yourself in a positive way. So you're doing all those things all at once. And all of this is happening in seconds.
And you repeat it and repeat it and repeat it till it sticks.
Exactly.
And it always feels good. So you just gave me an idea. Okay. I'm feeling all special right now.
Okay.
So
I do too, Edward. Because you made me feel special.
Okay, why are you whispering? Okay, so you said you have the aha moment.
Yeah.
So when you have the aha moment, you become aware and then aspire to the new program.
Absolutely. Well, you become it. It's not even, it's almost like when you say those words, I feel like there's like this thing that's going up. It's not that. It's always been there, but now you're seeing it. And the way that I look at it, you just become it. You become this, you become your real self, because this other thing was this irrationality or this dissonance that's in your energy. See, I know it's going like this.
She's sewing a quilt.
But it's like a dissonance. It's not fitting. So therefore, once you become aware of it, all of a sudden it becomes smooth. It becomes clear, and your energy just expands outwardly.
If you connect to it, be aware of it, and continue to elevate it.
Well, I think you're connected all the time. You're connected to all this energy all the time. And so therefore, as you're looking at it, you acknowledge the dissonance. You're acknowledging what's happening. You become aware of your pattern, and now you can reframe it, and you can give it to yourself in a positive manner. We're saying the same thing. So
yeah, I think, because we have access to the connection at all times. Sometimes we, through our free will, and accidentally disconnect from it.
Well, we don't want to see it.
Or we're not aware of it.
Well, yeah.
Sometimes you don't want to see it. Sometimes you're literally not aware of this program that's been running you your whole life.
But once you are,
then
boom, you reframe it, you redo it, you give it to yourself. The energy is yours. You give it back to yourself. It's like the healing circle. Give it back to you in a more refined manner.
Yeah.
Yeah.